Solve using the elimination method. If there is no solution or an infinite number of solutions, state this. We have the system 3/2 x minus y equals 24 and 2x plus 3/2 y equals 15. Since there are fractions, we'll begin by clearing fractions and make this a little bit easier to work with. We start with the first equation. We have 3/2 x minus y equals 24. And I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 2, which is the denominator of the fraction, and that will clear the fraction. So that gives me 2 times 3/2, which is 3x minus 2 times y equals 2 times 24, which is 48. So this is an equivalent equation, but with cleared, the fractions have been cleared. I'll do the same thing with the next equation, which is 2x plus 3/2 y equals 15. Again, I have a denominator of 2, so I'll multiply both sides of the equation by 2. 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times 3/2 would be 3, so I have 4x plus 3y equals 2 times 15, which is 30. Now this is the system that I want to solve. I want to solve using the elimination method. But look at the coefficients of x, they are not opposites. Coefficients of y are not opposites. So I will need to multiply in order to make the coefficients opposites. Notice that the y coefficient is negative in the first equation and positive in the second equation. So I'm going to work with the y's and eliminate y. Looking at the 2 and the 3, the least common multiple of 2 and 3 would be 6. So if I multiply this by 3, I would get negative 6. Multiply this by 2, I would get positive 6, and I would have opposites. So my strategy is going to be multiply the first equation by 3, and again I multiply both sides of the equation by 3, and I'm going to multiply the second equation by 2, multiplying both sides of the second equation. Now this is going to again give me equivalent equations, but in another form, and I'm going to have opposite coefficients for the y. Multiplying, I get 9x minus 6y equals, and 3 times 48 is 144. Multiplying here, I have 8x plus 6y equals 2 times 30 is 60. Now I can use the elimination method by adding, and I will eliminate the y. 9x plus 8x is 17x, and 144 plus 60 is 204. Now I want to divide both sides by 17, and when I do, I find that x equals 12. I'm not done yet because I need to find what the value of y is. I take my value for x, and I can really substitute it in any of these equations that relate x and y. So I'll just choose to substitute it in this equation here. 4x plus 3y equals 30. So I have 4 times 12 plus 3y equals 30. 48 plus 3y equals 30. That's multiplying. Subtracting 48 from both sides, I have 3y equals negative 18. Y equals negative 6. Now I need to go all the way back up to my original equations to check this. I'm looking at x equals 12 and y equals negative 6. Substituting, I would have 3/2 times 12, which would give me 18, minus a negative 6, that gives me 24. 2 times 12 is 24, plus 3/2 times negative 6 gives me a negative 9. 24 minus 9 is 15. Both of them check. So I state my solution as an ordered pair. The solution is, and I write the x first, 12, negative 6.